Hello, everybody. I hope everyone has seen my video, which introduces myself and our class, exactly what we'll be doing this year. This video is just to review some of the resources that will be available to you throughout the school year. So you can see this is I will post different information here weekly. You guys will have access to this PowerPoint slide once I upload it in Google Classroom. So if you notice, these icons over here, these will be working links. So what I'm going to do for now is kind of introduce some of these resources, and I'll update these throughout the school year as we find more and more stuff to use. So if you access my PowerPoint, you should have access to these individual slides. If you click on this top one, this is called ESL Reading Smart. So this website is mainly used for using the Reading Smart program, which is an online program that just has you practice your reading and writing skills. They have little games, stuff like that. This will be part of your grade for the class, which I'll go over in more detail later. So coming back, if you click on this icon, this is looks like a dictionary. If you click link, it'll take you to this website. Now, the great thing about this website is the dictionary for this specific link is really simplified. I know some of the time when you may have this issue as well, you look up something in the dictionary for a word you don't know, and the definition that they give you is just as confusing. So you really don't figure out what the word is. This dictionary simplifies that and gives you a definition that's much easier to understand. For example, let's type in complex abstract term like turmoil. So you look here. What is turmoil? Here's your definition: a state of confusion or disorder. So you can see it's really short. It's shorter than the other definitions that you would get. If you aren't sure how to say it, you can click here and it'll read it to you. And you can have that option available. But this dictionary is really easy to use. This is one I would recommend using if you ever need to look up words. The definitions are usually here, and they're usually much shorter and easier to understand. Okay, so going back, here we have another resource. This is for Shakespeare. I know in some of your classes you're going to be reading Romeo and Juliet, excerpts from Julius Caesar. I think you read Macbeth and Hamlet later on. I think there's a few excerpts from Midsummer Night's Dream. Really great resources for Shakespeare's writing, which is already difficult to understand. I understand that most students don't like Shakespeare because it's harder to read. So this website is a good alternative, allowing you to read it in a different way. So if you click, I just clicked on Romeo and Juliet. If you go down, you'll have access to, or the ability to click here, have it read to you. There's different options here. Just a lot of really good resources you can see right here, it tells you what the words mean underneath. Really, really good resource if you just don't understand how to use, how to read Shakespeare. So it's really, really good. A lot of options appear. You can go to videos where they actually show you interviews. You can see a performance of that specific scene if you need. So there's a lot of good resources here. And Also, I put this on here for everyone. This is also another good resource for Shakespeare. It's the Cornell Notes. I'm sorry, Spark Notes. No Fear Shakespeare. So what this website allows you to do is kind of simplify the language. So let's go back to Romeo and Juliet. So you get a kind of translation. So it kind of gives you a summary, and you can see these are much easier to read and understand. This is a good resource to look at before you start actually reading it. That way you get an idea of what's happening. I think that for some reason it always helps when reading Shakespeare. Just kind of get a summary of the play and then start reading it, and it'll be much easier to understand. Okay, so the last resource link I have here is for a website called Purdue OWL. Now, as many of you will probably be doing or writing throughout the years, research or looking up various topics in history or English, this is a great website to use for citations. So you remember, if you use anything off the internet, you're required to provide an MLA works cited page or some sort of documentation that proves. So it kind of tells you how to. So if we're gonna be looking at MLA style, and we're gonna be referencing online websites, this is probably the one you want to click on. You can see here, it tells you how to cite a full website. All the information is located here. Gives you some examples, how to do a page on a website, how to do an ebook, an image. Remember, anything you take off the internet, you must give credit. An article. So you can see a lot of different examples of how to cite. It gives you the order and then an example. You can even cite a tweet or even a YouTube video. So this is a really good resource. I know I used it many times in college. It's really helpful. And which we'll go over this in more detail later on how to cite information. But yeah, these are just some really good resources and links that you will have access to for the entire year. So if you ever have trouble with anything, I would definitely reference some of these and visit them to help you if you ever get stuck. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. I will upload this PowerPoint to our Google Drive Classroom, as well as I will list all of these links, and this will be updated throughout the year. So as I continue to find more resources, I will list them here or here. All right, well, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will speak to you soon. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at any time. All right.